Welcome back to Vapourville. Steve here. Today we're doing an unboxing and quick look at the SMOK TRIDENT VDA. Picked this up, I think it was from my e-pack. It was only £8, less the postage. It was previously on sale for £19.99, so I just picked it up with it being cheap basically. Just have a look at it, and I could do with a different dripper because the only other one I've got is the tobacco turbine. So I fancied a wee change. This is you can use single, dual or tri-coil with it, so I think they're vertical as well. So we'll have a look at this down low and see what we get in the box. Okay guys, let's have a look at this SMOK TRIDENT VDA. So, normal box, got the scratch and authenticate code at the back. Silica gel pack, and here's the unit. Some cotton, don't know if it's Japanese or what. Instruction booklet. Looks like some canthal wire and an Allen key. So this part's showing you the components, the seal ring, mouthpiece, cap, airflow, tube. Yeah, it's basically just showing you how to use it. So this is the top part. That's got your single, triple and dual air holes for depending on how many coils you'll be using. Centerpiece, and this is the deck. So you've got the option for, let's say, single, dual or tri-coils on this one. It's stainless steel, 510 connector, designed by SMOK. That's quite good. It's not too hard to put on, and it's not just falling on and off either. The centerpiece there. Same with the top. It's just a good fit. And I suppose you could interchange the drip tip as well if you wanted to. Okay, we'll come. What I'll do is I'll make up some coils for this. I won't bore you with that. I'll put them on, and then we'll see how it vapes. Okay, that's the 3 coils on. That's 8 wraps of 28 gauge canthal on the 25 Coil Master. So eight wraps each is coming out just under 0.8 ohms. Okay, that's pretty easy actually coiling that one up. We'll just go back up to the face cam, we'll get this juiced up and we'll see how she vapes. Okay, so I've whacked it up with some lemon cheesecake. Showing 0.76 ohms, so let's put that about 30 watts and we'll see how she vapes. Okay, it's not bad, it's okay. flavours, it's not the best. It's okay. It's not amazing. Personally, I find the airflow a bit constrictive. Could do with just slightly wider holes, I think. Because for me, it feels a bit like a Kanger Subtank Plus. That sort of airflow from it. There's no way you can really get this the airflow's any more open, because there is the three are already open, you know, so you can't get any more. A couple of faults I've noticed with this, I don't know if you can call it faults, it's just, maybe it's me being picky, but the drip tip at the top, if it's just a slightly bit pulled out, that's at about 0.5 millimetre pulled up, it just falls right off, you know, it's sideways, just pops out. So I'll always try the drip tip from my UL crown. It's a bit loose, but it's certainly not falling out anywhere near as easy as that one. I think the problem with this is, see, I don't know if you can see it, the band right at the bottom, the metal part just under the seal, it's very, very narrow. So there's not a lot holding it in to the actual tank. It's a lot better. It's the drip tip on the one you get with it, it's very narrow, I reckon, in comparison to the UL's one. A lot better with a wider drip tip. The other thing is, I'll go down low and I'll show you this. Probably need a bit more light. Okay, third point is, once you've wicked this, you need to make sure that none of the cotton is like this. It needs to be pushed down, because if it's lying across the top in any way, as soon as you suck from the drip tip, you get a mouthful of juice. So you need to be very careful of that. Okay, back up top. Okay guys, so if you just make sure you avoid any wick near or any visible wick there, you should be okay. Definitely advise getting or using a wider drip tip. Some of the only problems I can see with this. Oh, another thing. This might just be this tank, or it might be a common problem, I don't know. But this turns very easily, so it can knock the airflow off completely. That's set on 2 at the moment. It's the slightest knock, and it turns very easily indeed. That's another problem I can see with this. I've actually went to take a hit a couple of times, and it's been really tight because the airflow's closed off. Then you've got to sit and reset it again. Bar that, it's not a bad tank. As I say, the airflow, in my opinion, could be a bit better. Another couple of sets of these air holes would be probably perfect. If it was a bit tighter, bigger drip tip, probably be a good enough tank. But would I recommend it? Probably not. I'd wait, get something a bit more substantial. I don't know if substantial is the right word, but something about a bit more a lookable air hole for a start, because this is a pain in the neck how it just keeps closing off every time you look at it the wrong way. It's just, it always has to be moved a millimetre, and that's the airflow's completely shut off. But when it works, and it's okay. For £8 it's not too bad at all, but taking all the bad points into account, it's not the best. So if you've liked the video, hit the like button, and if you could subscribe below, I'd appreciate it guys. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in my next video.